Yeah, I mean, again, I think from what Guardiola said, he didn't think he's going to be out very long.
No,
So you can't have that bad an injury, maybe a hamstring or something like that.
yeah,
But yeah, he's a heck of a player, as we know. You watch him going down that wing. He takes players on. He's quick. He's confident, and he's a real threat. So
mm,
any player of that caliber is going to be missed by his team, not least for the chances he creates. He gets that
it
ball over
does.
when he gets down to the line, but it's his lightning speed and control, his movement, which
Mm,
is second to none. So yeah, quite clearly, if he's not fit to play,
mm,
despite the fact they've got other very good players, you can't easily replace from the substitutes bench a player
mm,
of that quality.
yeah,
So they will miss him. But
yeah.
I guess he'll be back. He'll be back pretty soon.
Well, yeah, we praise back soon. But anyway, now the what's his name? Anthony Semanyo is being scouted for, according to rumors. Um, I don't think it's in the January transfer window, but perhaps in the summer transfer window. I think it's been scouted for by Liverpool, City, and Manchester United. Now, Manchester United hopes to strengthen the right back. So they hope to
Hmm.
strengthen the right back with Anthony Semenyo. Now, City want to use him to strengthen the wing attack, right wing
A wing
attack.
back, yeah.
Now, um, now this, I mean, I know Anthony Semenyo. He plays in the wing, just like what's his name, this Liverpool Salah is that sort of player. He cuts in from the right, and he does his damage there. Now, Manchester United is offering him a different position, right back. I think he'll still be overlapping, with Ahmed on that same side. Who do you think he should go for, or who do we think he's going to go for? Um, ba-
Did you say it was just the two Manchester teams, or was there somebody else as well?
Liverpool, Liverpool.
Liverpool, yeah,
Yeah, so I think Liverpool, yeah, will be looking to use him in the same position because they've got Ekitike there. So they'll be using him in the same
yeah.
position, similar to Manchester United, I'm guessing. I'm guessing. What would he be best suited for?
Well, I mean, there is a difference between a fullback and a wing back. I mean,
Mm,
arguably, it starts off as the same position, but a wing back, somebody like our right wing back, Munoz, who's currently injured. Sadly, he's had an operation, and I don't think he'll be out for too long.
mm.
Operation on his, I think it's on his ankle. But we certainly missed him the other day. He's that good a player.
He is. He is a
So
good
it
player.
does make a difference if you've got a defender who has got the ability with speed, pace, etc., to get down that wing and create chances. He is very quick. His whole attitude is passionate. So someone like Munoz is a real gain for a team. Now I'm not sure he would be satisfied with going to a club which just wanted him as a traditional fullback because he loves the involvement of when he can getting forward. He's a good defender as well, but he loves to get forward. So
Mm,
it's much more involvement in the game. So to answer the question about the player you've mentioned, if Manchester United just want him as a fullback, that could be, may not be, but it could be disadvantageous
mm.
to the player. So he may prefer to go to a club like Manchester City. Where he's wanted for more involvement. Because
Mm,
one of the difficulties of going to a club like Manchester City, and arguably it could be said of Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester United as well, but I think
mm,
particularly City, is that you go there, and you may not be guaranteed a starting place every week. Because obviously there's already great players there. They've got good defenders at City. They've got Guardiola, but they're on the one hand, and I can't think for the minute who's on the right side, but they've got great players. So somebody could go there with every good wish and intention of, oh, well, I'm going to be the starting right wing back, only to find actually you've had a bit of not a great start, and you're then put on the bench because you're 2 or 3 behind some other players. That's why, of course, Cole Palmer left there, because he was obviously that good a player that he wasn't satisfied with being a rotated player that may play in the Caribou Cup or the FA Cup, but not actually starting many, if any, league games. And we know his impact at Chelsea is such that he should be a starting player and an England international. So the same thing could apply to this man. I mean, I guess any player who contemplates a move, particularly to another country, they will have their agent and others checking out, what actually is involved, what the likelihood is you're going to be a starting player. They want you as a replacement for another player. So it's hard to know quite what his own expectations or hopes would be. If it were left to me and I was advising him, I'd say, well, although there's a risk you may be being bought to be in a squad rather than in the first team, you try and clarify that through people. You say, is that what, in your interview, you would say, is that what I'm wanted for? If they said, no, we want you to be a starting player, then I suppose I will go to City, because you've got a hell of a chance of winning a trophy or trophies. You're among great players, which always makes it easier for new people coming in. And, you shouldn't struggle in any way, shape or form. So, yeah, to answer the question, I think I would choose Manchester City unless I was told, well, essentially they're buying you as a squad player. Then I would probably choose Manchester United, or more likely Liverpool. But I don't know. I mean, which of us can say who's going to progress well in the new year in the Premier League, Liverpool or Manchester United? Liverpool seem to be picking up again. We seem to see that. Manchester United are starting to have a pretty good season. They're winning some key games. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting fight, if you like, between Liverpool and Man United. But, yeah, all things being equal, I would go to, or advise.